Everywhere Jesus went, people followed him. If they heard he was in their town, they all hurried to see him. One time he even had to get in a boat and row across the lake to get away from the crowds of people. Once, when Jesus was visiting in a home in Capernaum, many people heard about his being there and came to see and hear Jesus. So many came that there was no room for them in the house. Still more people came, wanting to be healed, to hear Jesus teach, or to have their sins forgiven. Soon the yard was full, and no one could get near the house. Jesus preached the word, and the people listened. Among those who wanted to see Jesus was a man who had a disease that caused him to be paralyzed. He had 4 friends who wanted to see him heal and were determined to bring him to Jesus. Since he could not walk, they carried him on stretchers. They came near to the house. What a crowd of people was outside! How could they ever reach Jesus? Perhaps they asked people to move and let them in. "Excuse me, may we get by, please? This man needs to get to Jesus. Will you please let us by?" But the people were pressed close together. No one wanted to give up his place to let them through. After all, Jesus was preaching. "Quiet there, I'm trying to hear. Don't you know it's Jesus preaching? Stop disturbing everyone." "But please, this man needs to see Jesus." "Shh!" There was no way they could get in the door. They had carried their friends all this way, and now he could not get to see Jesus. What a disappointment! "What shall we do?" one may have whispered to another. "I guess we'll have to give up. I can see that we are never going to get into that house," another may have said. "I'm not going to give up," one of them may have said. "I'm going to find a way to get him to Jesus. He's my friend, and I want to see him healed." Perhaps they went around the outside and looked at the house again. Maybe there was a window that was not full. No, all the windows were filled with the people outside looking in. Was there a back door? No, all the doorways were crowded with people. "What about the roof?" "Aha, I have an idea," one may have said to his friends. "Let's go through the roof. If we could just carry him up on the roof, maybe I could find a way to get him." "Through the roof? Don't be silly. We got to get him to Jesus. That's the only way to have him healed. I think it's worth a try," he may have said excitedly. "Come on." Quickly, he tried to find in which room Jesus was. Of course, it was the one with the most people around it. If they could just find the right spot on the roof, they could tie some rope to the corners of the stretchers and let their friends down into the very room where Jesus was speaking. Up on the roof went the 4 friends, very carefully carrying the man on the stretchers. "Let's begin right here," one may have said as he began to pull away the material of the roof. Down below, I'm sure Jesus knew what was happening, but the other people must have been surprised as a bit of straw and stick came flying down. "What's going on up there?" someone may have whispered. Soon, as a hole appeared, with hands pulling away at the edge of the hole. Soon, it was a very big hole. Something was being pushed through the hole in the ceiling. Why, it was a bed! What was happening? A bed was coming down through the hole in the roof, and there was a man on the bed. Jesus saw this man loved their friend, and he saw that they had faith that Jesus would heal him. He said to the man, "Son, thy sin be forgiven thee." Of course, having our sin forgiven is much more important than even having our bodies well. Then Jesus said, "Arise, take your bed, and walk to your own house." Do you think the man could stand up, pick up his bed, and walk home? Yes, he certainly could, because Jesus had not only forgiven his sin, but he had healed him. Everyone was amazed and they glorified God, saying, "We never saw anything like this."